November Momo at 10 with Whiskey.
Hello, my name is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And what I'm trying to show you here is, this is the scanner I showed you a couple of shows ago in regards to using a scanner to listen to aircraft frequencies instead of a shortwave radio. And I've moved it down so that I can get to it, and I'm using my little Kodak zip camera, and it's in the macro mode right now, so I've got it zoomed in on my display. And one of the other things that I don't think I mentioned about using a shortwave radio for scanning.
And meantime, we'll make some calls and we'll see whether we can find anybody from Lauderdale, and we'll go from there.
Okay, I'm going to turn the volume down. Is that most shortwave radios that have an airband will not scan to search, is a better term, search for frequencies. For instance, the Grundig 750 has that ATS, automatic tuning and storage, that works on AM, FM, and shortwave, but it does not work on airband. And you can also just do a search in those other bands, which doesn't work in the air bands. So you have to manually scan. You manually have to scan the air bands and store in memory the frequencies you find, and then you can have it scan through the memories. So it will scan, but you have to get the frequencies stored in memory first. I've only used the airband on my 750 once, and that was when I first got the radio. I just put it on the airband to make sure that airband was working, and that's the only time I've used it. I also looked at some other radios, like I looked at my Texan 660, same thing, it will not scan on the airband. The PLA80 will not scan on the airband. So the only way you can scan using one of those shortwave radios is to program in memory the frequencies you want to scan and then scan the memories. So right now, and like I say, the beauty of this particular scanner is it has those 6 keys where you just push one of those keys and it starts scanning in that particular band. For instance, it has the air band, it has a marine band, it has a ham band, and 3 other ones. And it would just continuously to scan in those bands and stop when it gets something and lets you listen to it, and you can store it in memory if you want to. So it's scanning right now. It's 9:15 in the morning on Sunday, so the traffic is just starting to pick up. And let's turn the volume back up, and you can stop.
City ordinance, no takeoffs or landings permitted after 2300 or before 0700 local. Noise abatement is in effect. Runway 34 is right-hand traffic. When departing runway 34, turn right to 020 as soon as practical.
Okay, what that is, that's an automatic announcement that is broadcast via computer, and it just gives the pilots some general information about the particular airport. I think that particular airport is the one that's about a mile from me, which is just a tiny little airport, basically for private little planes. It does not have a control tower, so there's no control tower traffic per se. There's only these automated messages that come out. So I'm going to let this scan for a while. If you want to stop this video and stop watching it, because that's all I'm going to do is just let it scan for a few minutes to give you an example what this radio can do on the airband. Here we go.
I'm coming up on 11 for 16,000. Danza 603, Julie Hotels with you, 1,000 for 1,600.
Turn right to 020 as soon as practical.
Please use caution with skydivers in the air, 2 minutes and 13,500 feet and below over Zephyr Hills. Please use caution.
Now right now my scanner is connected to an outside antenna. I'm using
Oxygen, get some small sips of beverages. We'll have medical assistance on arrival, over.
I'm using a little very simple Radio Shack scanner antenna, they call it. It's just a an antenna with a few radios. It originally sold for like $12.95. Now I think they're asking $29.95.
Automated weather observation. 1418 Zulu. Weather. Wind 310 at 7. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3016.
Clearwater Air Park is open daily from 0700 to 2300 local. Per city ordinance, no takeoffs or landings permitted after 2300 or before 0700 local. Noise abatement is in effect. Runway 34 is right-hand traffic. When departing runway 34, turn right to 020 as soon as practical.
Yeah, that's the little airport near me. It's about line of sight. It's about a mile away, and it's only for small private aircraft and helicopters.
Or 22904, can you give me that frequency again?
The other thing interested to do, if you're interested in listening to air bands, is there's a website on the internet that will actually show you where the airplanes are. It's delayed a little bit for safety purposes, I guess.
Noise abatement is in effect. Runway 34 is right-hand traffic. When departing runway 34, turn right to 020 as soon as practical.
And so it just gives you a visual indication where the aircraft is that you might be picking up on your scanner. And typically the traffic is much higher, air traffic is much higher during the week, of course, and later in the day, you know, after.
Program in Cuba to come and assist us. The name is Filthy Legit, and if it changes, we'll call you in Veradero. Over.
Okay, yeah.
After about 8:30. The other thing you can pick up in this band is you can pick up some of
Right
the
on course, but that's fine. 260 it is 525 Charlie Echo.
just general comms from the aircraft, like a pilot saying we need a wheelchair, or you know, somebody overflowed the toilet, and you can pick up those transmissions also. So I'm going to let it run for about another minute, and then I'll stop this video, and hopefully this addresses the question that I got about showing actual scanning on the aircraft band. Like I say, this particular scanner I used to monitor the Marine band. Again, all I have to do is push that one button marked Marine, and it will scan.
No takeoffs or landings permitted after 2300 or before 0700 local. Noise.
It will scan the all the Marine channels, and again, there's 6 different bands that are pre-programmed into the scanner that it will scan through those bands. They are Marine, Police, Weather, Ham, Air, and FM. And this is a Radio Shack scanner. I forgot the, oh, it's a Model Pro 405. And it's a number of years old. I picked this up used off of eBay. So that's the show for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. Even better, if you enjoyed this show, please share it. You can share it on Google. You can share it on Facebook. Very easy to do. Just right below the video, there's a share button. Hit that share button, and away you go. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.